Hello, my name is Chase Walton, and when the topic of civil rights comes up, most people tend to think Dr. King, Rosa Parks, or Malcolm X. Have you ever explored and researched other activists? They are all outstanding, but one stood out in particular to me, and that one man was Lanier Phillips. Today I will inform you about the inspiring life of a trailblazing figure in civil rights history. Lanier Phillips was born March 14, 1923, in Lithonia, Georgia. He attended Yellow River School, which was the only colored school in DeKalb County until it was burned down in 1929 by the Ku Klux Klan. In the aftermath, Phillips was sent to live in Chattanooga, Tennessee in 1932 with relatives. While there, he attended Main Street Elementary School and Howard High School until he enlisted in the U.S. Navy in 1941 at the age of 18 in order to escape sharecropping in the South. While Phillips was in the Navy, he faced strict segregation, and after boot camp, Phillips began working in the mess hall alongside other sailors of color on the USS Truxtun. Unfortunately, in February 1942, the USS Truxtun, the Pollux, and the Wilkes capsized off the coast of Newfoundland, and 110 sailors were killed aboard the Truxtun. Phillips was the sole African-American survivor finding refuge on the last raft. Phillips was rescued by Canadian townspeople, and many people would tell the story about how white women tried to wash the black off of him because they had never seen a brown-skinned human before. After surviving the 1942 wreck, Lanier Phillips had a lot of accomplishments, and he went on to serve several times throughout World War II, but in the 1950s, he applied to the U.S. Navy's Fleet Sonar School with a letter of recommendation to this post from Congressman Charles Diggs of Michigan. In 1957, Phillips became the U.S. Navy's first black sonar technician. However, it wasn't easy because they made him learn and take notes from outside the classroom, right along with other students of color. Phillips retired from the U.S. Navy in 1961 and began work as a civil technician with EG&G, a systems engineering firm. At this time, he also began work in the Alvin Deepwater submersible team. Phillips later joined the deep sea exploration team of Jacques Cousteau and assisted in the development of deep sea lamp technology. During the 1960s, Phillips marched with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in Selma, Alabama in 1977, after his wife's death, Phillips moved his family to his hometown of Lithonia, Georgia. Looking back upon Lanier Phillips' early life and accomplishments, the legacy he left behind was tremendous, and he received the Lone Sailor Award on September 15, 2010. Phillips unfortunately passed away on March 11, 2012 in Gulfport, Mississippi at the age of 88. He was laid to rest in his hometown of Lithonia, Georgia. Lanier Phillips has two children to carry on his legacy, which are Vanjia and Terry. In conclusion, Lanier Phillips lived an honorable life and accomplished so much within the obstacles he faced. And not only was he a sonar technician and a civil rights activist, he was a father, he was a great man, and he lived his life to the fullest. And that was Lanier Phillips.